Welcome to Denim Social. Today we're going to highlight the many ways Denim Social can support you and your team as you dive into the world of social selling. As you've learned from our recent webinar, social selling is all about posting engaging content regularly to stay top of mind and relevant within your community, authentically engaging with your social community to build trust, sharing information that will position you as an expert and a thought leader in your industry, and reaching new customers to drive those leads. The Denim Social platform is going to empower you to do all of the above and more. Let's dive in. Now, when it comes to staying top of mind and posting content regularly, the Denim Social content calendar is going to be key. Here you'll be able to get a bird's eye view of all the content you have going out across all channels. Now, as you're already a Denim Social customer, you're likely aware of this feature. But the great thing here is that when you start leaning into social selling and posting on behalf of those frontline producers in your community, you'll be able to easily access their individual content calendars and view what you have going out across each one. This will allow you to make sure that you have a robust content schedule for each producer and you really are staying top of mind within that community. As your social selling program begins to mature, you may want to move beyond just a posting on behalf of strategy and start to empower those local producers to post for themselves. When that happens, this content calendar is going to give you the ability to easily see what posts do your producers have scheduled that you need to approve. As you can see, we've got our handy color coding system. That green content is content that's already been posted. Yellow content is content that's scheduled to be posted but needs to be approved. That's where you guys come in. Blue content is content that has already been posted, and red content is content that's been rejected for any reason. So again, once you guys begin to move through the social selling process and begin to empower those producers, you'll still be able to keep an eye on what's going out and whether or not it's compliant to your brand and your guidelines. Building relationships within your community starts with sharing localized and engaging content. When you're kickstarting a social selling program and beginning to implement a POBO strategy, what we also call posting on behalf of strategy, organizing your content in an easily accessible library is going to be key. Here within the content library, you can create content folders with imagery and fully baked social posts dedicated to different company marketing and sales initiatives, as well as folders dedicated to the regions in which your frontline producers operate. In fact, you can organize the content library in any way you see fit. It's completely customizable to your needs. Uploading content to this library is going to make it incredibly efficient for you to develop social posts and share them out on behalf of as many frontline producers as you desire. In this case, you may want to jump into the content calendar at the beginning of the month and upload all the different pieces of content that are going to be going out for your initiative that month. Once they're organized in the library, it'll be incredibly easy for you to then move in, access those posts, and share them out to the individual channels. As you can see here, we've got a folder for our Denim Social branded content. It's incredibly easy to view all of the posts we've created throughout the month and easily share those out on behalf of our brand channel or on behalf of one of our local producers. Social selling is not just about sharing marketing and branded content, but also about sharing engaging, thought-provoking, and educational content. So now that we've covered the content library and how you can organize your branded content, let's talk about sourcing that educational third-party thought leadership type content. Now, within the Denim Social platform, we've got a built-in partnership with UpContent. This is our content engine that's going to allow you to spend minutes rather than hours sourcing third-party content. Now, within this content engine, you can access a library of content from vetted, trusted sources on a variety of industry-related topics, as well as general interest topics. In fact, you can even develop custom content streams dedicated to local happenings so you can source content that's highly localized to the regions in which your producers operate. For example, Denim Social is headquartered in St. Louis. As you can see here, we have a content stream dedicated to surfacing local content related to the St. Louis community. The content within these folders are updated twice a day so that you ensure you're getting a fresh batch of content to share every time you log in. Once you've found an article that meets your needs, it can be seamlessly added to the content library we just walked through. The final step in a social selling program is to actually publish posts on behalf of your frontline producers. As a Denim Social customer, you'll already be familiar with this page. You know what it takes to compose a post. But where Denim Social really shines in terms of getting that social selling program off the ground is the ability for you to create posts on behalf of one or many people at the same time with the same functionality. So as you can see here, when we're selecting who we're going to publish this post to, we have the ability to publish on behalf of different groups. These groups could be created for your frontline producers in different regions around the country. So if you're creating a post that's very specific to the Midwest, for example, you could create a group of Midwest loan officers. In this case, we're going to be using our sample bank social accounts. And as you can see here, with one click, we're developing a post on behalf of 3 different social channels. As you know, Denim Social supports Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So you can publish one post on behalf of 4 different platforms for as many users as you'd like. First thing we're going to do here is add some text. All right, as you can see, we've encountered one of our flagged keywords. This is our compliance feature. You should be familiar with this. It is keyword moderation. It's going to allow you guys to plug in a group of keywords that are going to require you to get the posts approved by your compliance team. It'll definitely continue to keep you compliant. If you guys do move into beyond posting on behalf of and into having those producers publish for themselves, this feature is going to be really handy for you guys to make sure that those frontline producers are keeping themselves compliant as they're creating a social post. So not only is it going to give them that warning that, hey, maybe you shouldn't use this word, but it'll also require that post to be approved by your team. All right, next step will be to add some imagery. These are, any images that you guys have added to your media library. And as you can see here, the post is going to include a preview of what that post is going to look like across many different channels. In this case, we've got Facebook and Twitter. But if you were publishing to LinkedIn or Instagram, it would show you that preview here as well. Finally, you can add tags. This is going to allow you to track the content of your posts so that you can assess them for quality and performance later down the line. For example, this post is promoting, a fictional webinar. So maybe we tag this as webinar. And when you're looking at your reporting later down the line, you can see, okay, posts that are tagged webinar are doing really well. Maybe we should host more webinars. All right, as you can see, we're going to schedule this post to go out. And as we've got that flagged keyword, you're going to need to have this post approved. You should be familiar with this as well. And that is how you develop a post on behalf of your producers. Thanks for taking the time to learn how Denim Social can help you jumpstart your social selling program. We hope you found it interesting and educational. If you're already a Denim Social user and want to learn more about getting your team engaged in social selling, reach out to your Denim Social CSM. If you're new to the Denim Social platform, we'd love to talk. Simply visit denimsocial.com/demo to get in touch.